Hi, thanks a lot for joining me again. This is Tom from Mac Arms, and what I have in my hands are two different types of rifle scopes. Now, of course, they have different features, but inside the rifle scopes, they're a little bit different also. In the previous video, I explained how to calculate using the mil dots of these scopes, but these two different types of scopes are going to calculate slightly differently and in different positions. So let's take a look at them, shall we? Okay, so here are the two rifle scopes. We have an FFP scope, which stands for front focal plane scope. And what that means is the reticle is going to be etched into one of the front lenses of the scope. And so when you adjust your magnification, it is going to zoom in the image, increase the size of the image synonymously with the reticle. So the reticle is going to also, at the same rate, get larger. And so the effects of that is you can use any of those mil dot calculations in any magnification on an FFP scope. They're usually a little bit pricier for that feature. The other type of scope is a rear focal plane or an RFP scope. So what that means is the reticle is going to be etched in one of the rear lenses. And so when you adjust the magnification, it's going to zoom in the image, but the reticle is going to stay the exact same size. And unfortunately, in an RFP scope, you can only use those calculations in one magnification. A lot of times when you buy those types of scopes, they're not going to be exactly set up, or you don't know exactly what magnification it's set up to actually use those calculations, use the mil dots. So I'm going to show you how to set this up with this formula. You only have to do this one time and it lasts for the life of the scope. So the easiest way to do this is to find yourself a known target. A Dirty Bird splatter target's perfect because it's 12 inches or any kind of target, as long as it's known. This is 12 inches radius, and so I can plug that into my formula. So I have 12, and then I'm going to divide it by a known distance. So for this example, I'm just going to say I'm going to hike my target out by 30 meters. So I'm going to times that by 25.4, which is the conversion factor. And when I put that in my calculator, it's going to equal about 10.16 mils, so a little bit over 10 mils. So what does this really mean? I have my target set up at 30 meters. My target's 12 inches tall. I look through my rifle scope, and then I adjust the magnification until it reads a little bit over 10 mils. Once you have that set, that's the magnification that you use it for the calculations. So what you can do is get yourself a rotary tool, a marker, a piece of tape, and etch where that magnification is set at. So once you have that, that is the one magnification you can use all the mil dot calculations in. I really hope you found this video useful and enjoyable. I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for our other gunsmithing tips and firearm tricks and products up close. Again, this is Tom from Mac Arms. Thanks a lot.